Like, I think the thing that made PlayStation 4 so special is that, with the exception of, I think, Naughty Dog, every studio made a new IP, right? Like,
Yeah, like despite people's opinions of Days Gone, like it was still something new, right?
yeah, Days Gone, The Order, you had Ghost of Tsushima, you had Horizon, you had Spider-Man. Like, every single studio made something new. And that was, I think, exciting. And I kind of, I guess, wish that they did that again.
Yeah. It's that conversation we keep having where it's like, look, we're okay if you're going to make the same kinds of games, but try not to just put the same coat of paint on them at all times. Like, just give us something different.
Mm-hmm. Something crazy is that the release time between Uncharted 3 and 4 is the same between Tsushima and Yote. They're both 5 years apart from each other, which is wild because Tsushima and Yote don't feel like a generational gap.
I'd also love to know what the overall budgets were for those games too, because I think that's probably a big part of it. Is that, as we've said so many times on the show now, budgets are too big and games are taking too long to build. I think even going back to our conversation about the next gen of gaming, like, I don't want to hear that, oh, games are going to get even more realistic and they're going to be even bigger. I'm like, no, because that means they're going to take longer to make. It's like, no, just make smaller experiences. They don't have to be 4K 60 frame per second ray tracing 60-hour massive open world games anymore. Like, you guys can do some really cool shit in under 20 hours.